we're stuck inside the park.
Oh my goodness. Whoa!
We're sleeping under the desert sky in one of the best places in the world.
Oh, slow down, there's an elephant. Stop.
This week, we're taking a road trip through Africa's emptiest country. This country on the southwestern corner of Africa is bigger than Texas, but only has a population of 3 million people. To put that in perspective, Texas is home to 31 million people. There are 10 times more people in Texas than there are here. And there's a lot of empty space in Texas. Not only is this Africa's least densely populated country, but it's the second least densely populated country in the world, only behind Mongolia. But over the past week, we've learned that what this country lacks in people, it makes up for in natural beauty, animals, and adventure.
All right, should we open the door and see if we can smell anything?
Yeah.
Oh!
I feel like I just have one in my shirt. Oh, God.
There were no less than 1,000 bugs in this bed.
So buckle up and join us and our friend Charlie for a lot of laughs. Take 2.
This is so cute.
And an unforgettable road trip through Namibia. Over the next 7 days, we'll be traveling from the capital city of Windhoek to the famous dunes of Solitaire, over to the stunning coastline, and finally north to Etosha National Park.
Welcome to Namibia. This epic leg cruiser is going to be our home for the next week. And if you're paying close attention, you may recognize there was not one, but 2 tents on top. And that's because,
Hey guys.
we've got an old friend coming back to join us.
Let me quickly introduce you to our friend Charlie.
A little
Bonnet.
bonnet.
We met this crazy Aussie on our trek to Everest Base Camp back in 2016.
Kiss my egg.
And since then, he's joined us on many more adventures around the world.
Because I'm the most intelligent person in the group.
That too. Anytime Charlie is around, we can pretty much guarantee there will be double the laughs and memories made. Here we go! And this trip will be no different. After stocking up at the grocery store with everything we wanted to eat for the next week, it was time to leave the city behind and officially start this grand adventure.
I can barely say the right.
And it wasn't long before we said goodbye to the pavement for a while. So it was time to stop and air down the tires.
Ow! Whoa! That's crazy!
And just like that, we found ourselves all alone, on a mission to make it to our first wild campsite of the trip before the sunset.
Oh my god, this is a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, nice driving.
Oh my gosh, this is one of the best views I've ever seen in my entire life. Not only did we make it before the sun went down, but I've never seen landscape like this before. We're up above this desert with these massive rocks coming out of the ground. I already love Namibia.
Not bad for night 1.
Oh!
You can little snap.
It's moving quite a lot. It's so beautiful. Aww.
Pay me like one of your French girls.
This one really encourages this one. Look at the size of these grasshoppers. This is my hand for scale. They look like spiders, but these are the biggest grasshoppers I've ever seen.
Yeah! Oh my. And then she's like, I'm done with you. Oh, stop! Stop! Don't do that.
Nice. Wow, it's a hefty table. All right, and I think I just pull.
Wow.
Easy.
Oh wow! It's like a bedroom up there.
Wow, these are spacious.
They're great, aren't they?
Yeah. This looks crazy. You can still see the sunset on one side of you and the stars in front of you.
This is about to be the best week ever.
If you can see the stars in the camera, they are ridiculously bright.
What a beautiful night to have a bowl of ramen.
There we go.
I can already see the Milky Way.
Wow, this is crazy.
Oh my god, I just saw a shooting star.
I saw it too! Probably keep it simple. We plan to have ramen at least the next 3 nights, which I'm very excited about. Oh, we have peanut butter too. Peanut butter ramen.
Not with the curry ramen.
Why not? Sous chef, I need the spoon. All right, here we go. Perfection, actually. We got the crunchy peanut butter, so the mixture of textures in here is just 10 out of 10.
The car just drove past down the hill. It's very quiet out here. And we had a bit of a drill about where the axe was, because the guy told us that this is for line, but I think it's also for killers. There's no one here. It's actually very safe. But it makes me feel a lot better knowing it's in my tent with me.
What about me? Should I leave my shoes down here?
Depends where you're going to run to. Are we agreeing we don't wait for you though, Nate?
What?
Well, they go for you, I reckon.
The mussels? Good night, Charlie.
Good night.
We're actually so close. Oh, do you have a window? I think we can see each other. Yeah, this is good. Now I can hear you scream better.
Help.
Help.
Good morning. How'd you sleep?
Not well. That was actually pretty good. I just rock and rolled a fair bit back and forth, and then my bladder was so full.
I felt you get up.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was like 5:30 in the morning, and I couldn't go back up in there again.
Oh, you've been down here the whole
I've been
time.
walking.
The bed in the tent is actually super comfortable. The problem is the outside of the tent just bangs all night. So it constantly felt like somebody was trying to break into the car. And then no matter who's rolling around, because all of the tents are just connected, the whole truck just sways back and forth. Oh, it's gonna be a long week.
I feel so guilty because I rolled a lot. I could remember like rolling. I had a full bladder and I'd go on one side, and then I'd roll back like this, and I'd fall asleep, and then I'd roll that way.
I think the rest of the week will be better. It was just like our first night. We're wild camping in Namibia. We're not in a proper campground, so I was just very alert. Wow, but how beautiful is this?
When I was awake at about 12:30 last night, I was thinking about this moment, that it was going to be so worth it.
It's amazing how loud this can sound in the middle of the night. And then
All night.
this side of Charlie's tent fell down, and then it sat there and banged against our tent because he didn't put it up well.
That was definitely you.
It was for sure.
100%. I know exactly.
All right, good luck with yours. Woo! Nice work.
Well done.
I'd say this isn't the best, but it isn't the worst rooftop tent that we've ever stayed in. The one we stayed in Costa Rica, by far the worst. The zipper on the outside of the tent cover, such a headache. The zipper just came completely off. I take it back. This is the most annoying part. This setup probably gets second place, and the one in Australia, by far the best. Tents were super easy to set up and take down, and the back of the truck was super dialed in. Water setup, electricity. So this was not bad, but definitely not the best.
Can I go poop, please? Take two. I'm about to make it.
Ooh, it's like a 10 out of 10. Ow! Say when the time round.
This morning we have about a 2-hour drive left to, all I can ever remember is sausage fillet. Souffle?
I don't think that's how you pronounce it.
No, you don't? So this morning we have about a 2-hour drive to Souffle.
There's just no way that that's what it's
This
Sausage fly.
We've just stopped in the small town of Solitaire. I believe it's the last place to get gas before we reach the coast. And when I say town, that is a very generous word for where we are. There are about 4 buildings. I think this place has a population of about 90. This might be the only place to eat, but apparently this is supposed to be the best apple pie in all of Namibia, which I didn't know Namibia was known for their apple pie. So there's a German guy who settled here named Mr. McGregor. The bakery's named after him, and he made this apple pie for 30 years, and they've carried on its legacy. It's not near as sweet as an American apple pie. The sweetness comes from the apples and the raisins on the inside. So it's nice, but I do love sugar.
I have to say it's not as good as what I expected.
It's good. With that said, it still could be the best apple pie in all of Namibia. It probably is.
Solitaire is such an interesting place. It really gives me Route 66 vibes with all the vintage old cars and signs in the desert. So even though the apple pie was a bit underwhelming, I really like this town still. Plus there are some really cute meerkats. Like really cute. I bought this lemon, forgot about it, pulled it out of the fridge and peeled it thinking it was an orange, and I just took a huge bite and I was like, this orange is the worst thing I've ever had. And then Charlie told me it was a lemon. I feel so dumb and now I'm really sad. Should I put this back in the fridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait.
If you told me that every movie that had been filmed on Mars was filmed here, I would believe you. This is the most Mars-like landscape I've ever seen. Like that mountain, that is Mars. Like the sand going up against these red mountains. It's so deep. Nice driving.
Yeah, you're doing really
Kira
well.
said that you've got to hold your speed, so I'm maintaining it. We're here. I've never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's my first time.
Imagine the pressure I'm feeling in this moment giving an Australian his first PB&J. I had no idea this was an American thing.
No pressure.
Thank you, Kira. It's quirky. It's like sweet and savory.
Exactly.
The crunch is good. It's pretty good. I can't say. I give it an 8 out of 10.
I'll take
Do you
it.
feel a lot of pressure right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Charlie's reaction to PB&J was much better than my first reaction to Vegemite. Oh. That's disgusting. Dung beetle. It's a dung beetle. Oh, it's fast. I cannot believe 3 weeks after finishing MDS, I'm already back in the desert climbing more sand dunes. If you missed that video, it was 6 marathons in 6 days through the Sahara Desert. Honestly, at this point, I already have nothing but fond memories, and it's fun to be back out here.
How much further? Where's my driver? Hassan! Should we just look at him from here? Or?
Incredible. We are standing in the middle of Wavlis. This is one of Namibia's most popular tourist attractions, and we have it all to ourselves. According to the sign back there, the water here dried up over 900 years ago. The dunes moved in, and so these trees have been dead for 900 years. But because it's so dry here, they don't decompose. These are camel thorn trees. If you see a picture of them when they're alive, they don't look near this dark, but they've just scorched in the sun here in the desert for almost 900 years. So they've basically slowly burned. Wow.
Funny how they say to come early and beat the crowds. Oh, hey.
Short photos. Pew, pew, pew. Back over the dunes.
Sorry. Charlie's really hoping I'm gonna get stuck on the way out just so he can rub it in.
You got to keep your speed up, Nate, and don't roll it because we're not sure. Oh, Jesus.
What?
Ow.
You're trying to distract me.
Ow.
I'm not stopping. I'm not getting stuck in the sand. Did you get bit by something?
No, you left all those things from your feet.
Oh no, you were being serious.
Get me out of here.
This is the wrong side of the road. You drive on the left side.
We're inside of a national park that we have to be out of by 7:30. We have about 45 minutes until the sun sets. We're hoping to climb up a sand dune to watch the sunset, but we are pushing it.
Faster, Nate.
Gosh. Uh-oh.
Don't
I'm
you
losing it.
go down, go down,
I thought that might be the end of me right there.
Ooh,
What is this, a
it's
ramp?
jump?
No,
Oh,
thanks.
yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, shoot.
You're gonna be good. It'll be
Please
fine.
start.
It'll be fine.
Oh no. Oh no.
Like so, chuck it in reverse. Put it in low. That's it. Now try it in first. Otherwise,
Yeah.
reverse hurricane.
Oh, if I got us stuck.
Yeah, I knew it. I was telling you.
Oh, let's go, Land
Yes.
Cruiser. Let's go.
Woo!
Nice. All right, now I just gotta keep up speed. On your mark, get set, go. Wow, you're doing
This is wild. Look at this. So good.
it. Oh, I'm having flashbacks.
Woo! We just watch it from here.
Well, let's sit here.
Ooh.
What a day. What a day. Wow, what a
y'all.
life. What a life. We're doing Namibia, right?
So all day we've had this plan to enjoy a cup of wine.
Oh, this is too loud.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to be natural.
So all day we've had this plan to enjoy a glass of wine on top of the sand dune while the sun went down. And when we got here, we were shocked to see like 7 other cars. And we were a
almost
little
didn't
bummed.
Too crowded.
But the dune is so big that we aren't even with anyone right now. Like everyone's spread out, they have their own space.
We also didn't make it to the top.
We're 2 for 2 on sunsets in Namibia. Also, on this day, 18 years ago, Nate and I went to our high school prom together.
We consider it our first date. We have now been together for 18 years. I am 36, so we've officially been together for half of my life.
Wow. Does that mean, yeah, over half of mine? We listened to Dashboard Confessional to celebrate.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go into more detail there. Charlie, thanks for joining us on this special day. It's very romantic having you along.
It's such a special moment, just the 3 of us sharing.
Imagine if 36 and 34-year-old Kara Nate went to 16 and 18-year-old Kara Nate and told them that you'll be in Namibia in 18 years together with your
been
best
like-
friend Charlie.
What's Namibia? I definitely could not have told you that Namibia was a country when I was 18 years old.
No.
Oh, that was good.
And now, to race back to our campsite.
Run, Kara, run.
Don't lock us in the park! No, we would hate that! Wow!
We are 4 minutes late to the park closing. I figure you can just open it actually.
Turn the lights off so they can't see us.
They're locked.
Crap.
Think we can just drive around the outside? We stayed a little too long at sunset. It is 7:34. The gates shut at 7:30. So we're stuck inside the park. And our campsite for tonight is outside the park. And you're not allowed to camp inside the park.
They're all padlocked.
Always bringing the drama.
They're all padlocked.
Can we go around? Can we go, like, what's like right there?
There's another car coming. I'm sure they'll come and let us out.
I really thought we would have like a little bit of wiggle room.
Oh, he's saying no.
Oh, there you go, she's coming. She's coming down. She's livid. Absolutely livid.
Is she?
Yeah.
I'm so happy we're not alone.
I can hear her screaming from here.
Well, no, I think she's just frustrated. Hey!
Yes, how are you?
Yeah, good. Very
So
sorry.
why you are too late?
I know, I'm so sorry.
Yay!
We're free.
Hola! I'm currently in one of those like glass work pod things that are in the airport. Never used one of these before, but it kind of feels like a recording studio and I love it. Nate and I are currently traveling home from our 2-week Peru trip. It was awesome. We have some really fun videos queued up for the next few weeks. But the craziest part is I packed for this entire 15-day Peru trip in one carry-on backpack. This is it. I don't even have a personal item. Pretty proud of myself. And obviously that means I only packed
the absolute essentials, except for this massage gun. There's one other thing that I can't live without. You know AG1 made the cut too. AG1 is the sponsor of this super fun video, but even when they're not, Nate and I have traveled with AG1 everywhere we've gone for the last 5 years straight. It is actually officially our 5-year anniversary with AG1, so love you. And if you have not tried AG1 for yourself yet, I have 2 really good reasons for you to try right now. Reason number 1, for a limited time, your first purchase of AG1 will come with this morning person hat for free. I am clearly not a morning person. Everyone knows that, but that makes me like it even more. Get a lot of compliments on it too. And reason number 2, in case you missed it, AG1 has just released their next gen formula, which is an upgraded version of AG1 with even more nutrients and probiotics than before, but for the same price, which is less than $3 per day. Plus, AG1 Next Gen is backed by 4 clinical trials and has been clinically shown to help fill common nutrient gaps and support gut health, which is especially helpful when we are overlanding Namibia, for example, and living off of PB&Js and ramen noodles. AG1 also upgraded their travel pack design, which brings me a lot of joy. This is the original travel pack. It was fine. I didn't know any different, but I did spill a lot of it on the table because, you know, the shape, it just didn't usually. But this new design is so satisfying. No more spillage. So if I have convinced you to try AG1, then please click our link in the description below. First time subscribers will get the welcome kit, 5 free travel packs, a bottle of D3K2, plus this free morning person hat, like I said, for a limited time. Okay, back to Namibia.
Thank you for doing the dishes.
Welcome. Kitchen boy. It's very intimate because the sink's attached to the toilet block, and so I get to hear everyone with their ablutions, is that the word? In the morning.
Ah, gosh. Ugh. The best part about these tents is we don't have to make the bed every day. To me, the worst part of camping is setting up the tent, setting up your bed, and then taking down the tent, taking down your bed, packing it away, then going to the next spot, and then doing it all over again.
As far as the back of the truck goes, I would say it's not the most ideal setup. Nothing compared to our truck in Australia. It's pretty much the bed of a truck with a bunch of boxes for organizing. So we have like some of our kitchen stuff in here, a box of food, a fridge, but it all just gets stacked on top of each other. We close the door, and then when we show up at camp, we pull it all out.
It's a gigantic mess at all times.
Yeah, but it works. And then when it's time to go, you just flatten out all the bedding, and then boom, you just squish the tent down. It all stays in one spot, and when we get to our next spot, we make the tent again, and it's all ready to go.
What a toss. Ow!
What happened? You pulled him. Okay.
You got it all the way?
Yeah, I'm on.
Cheers.
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 You look like you were made for this life.
I think I was. I think this is my spiritual heart.
Today is clearly going to look a little bit different. We're taking a small break from our camper because we are dangerously close to the Namib Rand Nature Reserve, which has been designated as a Gold Tier International Dark Sky Reserve. I can't tell you exactly what that means, except for that the stars are going to be amazing here. Kind of like we got a little taste of on night 1, but tonight's gonna be even better. We've booked a night at this super fancy lodge.
What are we gonna do?
Look at this.
Oh, God. Because it is one of the most unique stargazing accommodations we have ever seen. We're gonna head over there at sunset, but for now we get to enjoy
this beautiful place. It's so cool. It's so cool. When this weather's on This is awesome.
This giant bus thing is taking us out to the dunes where we'll be sleeping tonight.
And we're all so excited. Oh no. I knew we were signing up for a cool place to sleep, but I did not realize that we were basically gonna have an 8-kilometer safari on the way there. I wanna see more. We're getting our first glimpses of where we're sleeping tonight.
How is it possible to build something like that on top of sand?
Like, this place should not exist. It looks like it should all just break and fall in the sand. Yay!
Oh. It's a big step. Now you gotta let go.
We booked this for
Couldn't make it to the bed. Oh, you could have slept with us. Oh,
no. There's bugs all in this blanket. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ooh.
They're like all rolled up in it. Oh, and they're all over the... It's fine. It's fine. I'm really trying not to let this bother me because the best part of being here is we're not sleeping in here. This might be the most excited I've ever been to do a bed test.
Sounded kind of hard.
It's not hard at all. It's really comfy. I think the wheels of the bed might have gone through the deck a little bit. How epic is this? We're sleeping under the desert sky in one of the best places in the world to see stars.
I feel like the idea of like laying out and watching the stars always seems really romantic, and then like you're on the hard ground or you're sitting in a chair and you're like cricking your neck up to watch them. It usually lasts about 15 minutes watching the stars. But I think this is gonna be the perfect setup. Love you.
Love you too.
This feels like a more appropriate way to celebrate our 18-year dating anniversary. Charlie is still within sight. Hey, Charlie. So yeah, the dreamy Instagram part of this is real, being able to roll the bed out, watch the sunset, watch the stars, but the reality is there are the most bugs that I've ever seen in a hotel room. But I guess it doesn't matter, because we're sleeping outside and the bugs are inside.
Joke's on them.
The camera just won't do it justice. Those green bugs that we found on the bed. Apparently sunset is their favorite time.
It's the beetle apocalypse.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Move my Charlie.
There's one on your hat. It's actually crazy.
Right now. They did tell us this was gonna happen, to be fair. Like, they came out and they're like, listen, the sun just went down, these bugs are harmless, like they're scared of the sun, and so as soon as it goes down they get really excited, they all come out from the grass, but then they're gonna go away in like 30 minutes. And we're like, yeah, okay. But it's legit.
Hi.
This is crazy.
Show me your hat. Show me your hat.
I don't get the.
You just accept it.
Yeah, no, like I find like if you like
You're
preach
calm.
and preach and then they bother you. So like for me, you see, they're not coming in my face. Nothing.
Right.
Just because I've been.
Just chill out.
Viva,
I'm trying to be I'm trying
gonna
to recenter my energy. Right.
Right.
I'm like,
I've
okay.
been too worked up about all of it.
They're
It's
not even
fine.
touching me.
Lost
No,
that.
let them be there. If they want to be there, let them be there.
There's one walking up my back. Oh gosh. Okay.
Karen, stop just for a sec. Just center yourself. You can see they're nowhere near my face because I'm calm.
So am I. Yep, they're all gonna go away.
I told you we should have pushed our beds back in.
Right
You've got at least 10 on your hat right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I think turn it around almost.
This is an experience.
I think they're nesting on you.
This explains why they were all over the room. It is amazing how long the color sticks around after the sun sets.
Heavy on the pea flavour, but I'm into it.
I'm actually super into it.
Oh my goodness. It's half an oryx, isn't it? Thank you. What's amazing at this place is as you drive in, you can pick the oryx that you want for dinner and then choose the way you want it cooked, which is incredible.
Not true.
So I picked this small one that was pregnant and...
Oh my gosh.
They're everywhere. We should have closed the doors. We're idiots.
Wow, that's actually crazy. There are at least 30 beetles on my pillow right now. What are we gonna do?
Oh my god.
I mean, they are kind of like the least annoying bugs.
Look at this.
I appreciate you having a good attitude about this.
There's nothing else to do. Like, they're in that room, they're out of the room. Like, there's no other option. We're sleeping with bugs. It's just, do you want to be outside with the bugs or inside with the bugs? Oh gosh, I feel like I just have one in my shirt. Oh god.
Can we go back to the camper? Look how many there are on the edge, on that corner.
Charlie's doing the same thing.
I'm hoping this will keep the bugs from crawling in my ear.
Happy anniversary. Love you. The bugs were much funnier when we were at dinner and not when we were sleeping with them. There were no less than 1,000 bugs in this bed. And there would have been less bugs had we left it in. No, they told us the lights would start flashing when we were running out of power. In a way, the camper would have been more luxurious.
I love this experience. I'm not even like, I don't even know if I would change it. I'm having the best time.
It will be more memorable this way.
The Southern Cross is almost directly above us, right there. And then there's Centaurus right above that. That's like the man with the horse body.
Dad. We set our alarms for 3 last night, and it was the best decision we've ever made. The moon had set. The stars were so much brighter.
The Milky Way was just right above our heads. I started counting shooting stars, and I lost count.
I counted 10 before I fell back asleep.
It was magnificent.
I didn't feel a single bug crawl on me either.
There were no bugs.
How did you sleep? Yeah, good. How are you guys? Come on in. No, I slept poorly. Did you sleep poorly?
I slept pretty good, actually.
Did you?
Were the bugs on your body?
I think they were in my body. On my body.
Oh, God.
Through my body.
Did you have any biscuits?
This is so cute. We're back in our home, where we belong.
With bug nets.
We've got a 3-hour drive now ahead to get to Wavlis Bay, where Nate's promised me flamingos, champagne, oysters, and seals.
We're eating 2 of those and we'll see the other 2.
Oh my gosh, I love them.
They're so cool.
I'd love it if you drove along the fence.
Look like dinosaurs.
And look at its like knees. Doesn't it look like a person's knees running backwards?
Yeah, so true. Wow, why do its knees bend backwards? I can't see anything else now that you've said that.
I know.
We made it! Charlie's peeing below the Tropic of Capricorn. Because that way the water runs downhill.
Okay, wash your hands.
Alright, go ahead. Whoops.
Oh my gosh.
3, 2, 1. We just made a quick stop at the Tropic of Capricorn, which even after reading about it online, I still don't quite understand what it is. We don't have any service here, but what I think I remember reading is this is the last degree of latitude where the sun comes directly overhead in the middle of summer. Charlie just smashed his head.
Are you okay? Are you okay to drive?
Tropic of Capricorn.
I'm scared.
Wow.
Our driver just got a concussion.
Become much more brave over the past few days.
I've really relaxed into it because I think he's quite a nice guy.
You and all
Look at the armor on him. Can you see that?
Not on my,
Just on
not
your head,
on my
just
face.
on your head. Just relax, just relax. Don't you stressing him out. You're stressing him out.
I tried.
The little kiosk.
All right, we made it to Wavlis Bay. It's definitely more industrial than we expected. We're not exactly sure what to think about Wavlis Bay. Ooh, that looks like mud and not sand.
Oh gosh, it's so slimy. This is probably just straight up flamingo poop. I almost blew me off. That was Wavlis Bay. You can do it. Nice. Wow, y'all are so strong. So strong.
All right.
To Swakopmund. Don't love Wavlis Bay.
How do we word that?
So we watched this video. It was by a channel called Real Life Lore, and it explained why 97% of Namibia is empty. It was explaining that Namibia is one of the few countries in the world where the majority of the population doesn't live on the coast, and that's because the coast is separated by these massive sand dunes. And this is the only major port in the whole country. It's important for Namibia, but maybe not for tourists who are visiting.
One of my highlights was the banana that I had.
90% of Africa's salt comes from Namibia and from the salt mines that are here around Wavlis Bay. Graduated.
Cheers, y'all.
Wow, what a change.
Wow. Look at where we are right now. We're sitting on top of the ocean drinking champagne just down the road from Wavlis. Wavlis? I already figured out the name.
Wavlis Bay.
Wavlis Bay.
That was so in sync. Been spending too much time together. It's like we were all in the same bed this morning.
The only thing that we haven't done is toilet together.
Oh,
Which
no.
we basically did this morning.
No, we have done that actually.
We have. I'm certain I've eaten oysters before on this channel. I believe it was in Maine in 2018. It's a little weird. And I have not had them since. So I'm not really sure how to do it.
I'm not sure that I'm the most cultured person to do this.
Our waiter just told us that they came from right there. We can see it between here and Wavlis Bay, which makes this a much more exciting experience.
And then you pick up one shell, and then you can loosen the little root of it.
You
loosen
cheers it?
Yeah. And then you must always this out.
Tastes like the ocean. And now we have fried calamari. Yay! I'm really loving the contrast of this trip so far. Like we go from sleeping in these tents to sleeping with bugs to this. What a place.
Look how big they are. It looks like onion rings.
Have you met my mate?
This fried calamari is probably the best I've ever had. Only competing with the fried calamari we had in the Qantas First Class Lounge in Sydney. And yet again, we are chasing the sunset.
So we're about 15 minutes outside of the city, hoping to find a free spot to camp for the night on the beach. Probably have about 10 minutes until the sun sets. And the vibe just changes really fast once it gets dark. So we're trying to find a safe place to camp on the beach. We can see the main road, which we don't love, but it is incredibly beautiful here. So we're just trying to decide whether or not we feel like this is a safe place to spend the night.
I get that we can see the highway, but I wonder if once the sun sets, if we don't have the tents up, people won't know that we're camping here. So the idea that somebody's going to be driving past that's a predator and to know to come and get us Slim.
To be fair, we're not just pulling over on some random beach and hoping to sleep here. There are people on the internet who have slept here and say it's a great spot.
I think this
is so.
I am in shock right now.
This is unlike any sunset we have ever seen.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
It looked like the sun just smushed flat on the ocean and then sat there for like 5 minutes.
Usually when it gets to the horizon like this, it's gone. You just watch it leave so quickly. But we just watched it and I just kept waiting for it to disappear and it just kept getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner behind the ocean. And then finally it just...
That was crazy. I need to know the science behind why that sunset was so long.
This is so epic.
It's gonna be really good.
Woo! This is good. Did you have a little toast? Is it like fire now?
So good, yes. This is crazy.
This is really living.
How did we end up here?
Good morning. Straight from a beautiful sunset to a beautiful sunrise. I'm glad we wild camped. I definitely woke up a few extra times hearing things outside that turned out to be nothing, but wow, pretty incredible spot. Pictures of people taking pictures, people taking. On the far side, it's so...
Get your vitamin D.
I tell you.
I can't run a marathon, but I can crush a nurse move love.
Oh, Lindsay,
Baumgren.
you are the worst. Thanks for
best.
nothing.
Now for a well-deserved swim.
Woo!
These waves are no joke. Today we are driving north along what they call the Skeleton Coast. It got that name because of all of the bones that have been found on the coast. And there is absolutely nothing out here. Apparently it is super inhospitable. It's just sand on both sides of this road as far as we can see. So we have two exciting stops today. The first one is a famous shipwreck. And our second stop today is the world's largest seal colony. Apparently there are over 100,000 seals in one spot and the stench is going to be... I can't even imagine.
I read a blog post from a guy who said that after visiting the seal colony, his clothes smell for days.
Oh no!
I guess the smell couldn't get much worse than it smells like in this car at the moment. They came in for 3 days.
I'm surprised we don't smell worse than we do, honestly. What are we seeing?
And just a lot of people.
We haven't seen anyone all day on the whole drive, and at the shipwreck there are about 10 people.
I don't need any rocks. Yeah, thank you. It's okay, thank you. The shipwreck experience was not at all what we expected. Feels like we're in the middle of nowhere, away from everyone. But then there were like 20 aggressive souvenir salesmen waiting for us.
It was really sad.
Yeah, but from the drone, it did look cool.
I really wanted to just like delete this experience and not film anything and just move on, but I feel like we should be honest with what just happened. It was very uncomfortable.
You show up at touristy places and there's people there to sell souvenirs. This was like the middle of nowhere and there were 20 people and us.
Just the energy was so pushy and aggressive, and nobody's smiling, and people are quite angry when you don't want to buy anything.
North we go.
So we thought this was gonna be another thing that was kind of in the middle of nowhere. We just drove a really long time and got to this entrance where they're charging $25 for a permit to the national park. It's like a whole thing. I haven't seen any fur seals yet, and I also don't smell them yet.
Oh my goodness! Whoa! There they are.
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
All right, should we open the door and see if we can smell anything?
Yeah.
Oh! It's actually.
It's bad.
It's rancid.
Oh gosh! Oh, that's bad.
Will you get the.
Oh.
Just close your eyes for a minute.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, come this way.
My eyes are still closed.
Open your eyes. Look down.
Oh my gosh! Oh, they're right here!
Oh my god.
Oh, it's crying.
Oh!
Wow, that baby is so cute.
Careful, they bite.
Yeah, big
Oh, look at the tiny little black ones! They're so cute! Okay, I'm already over the smell. I don't even care. They are so cute and so funny looking. The way that they sound and the way that they sit and the way that they walk, it's just all funny. Like they just sit there like this, sunbathing, and then when they go to walk, they just kind of scoot on their little butt.
This one's nursing.
No.
Yeah.
Where? There's a mother nursing her baby right next to the fence. Oh my gosh. They kind of sound like sheep.
Oh.
She loves you.
Seeing them out in the waves is, it's just like a giant playground. I'm sure it looks like they're inside of a fence right now, but this is actually just like a walkway to get out to the ocean, kind of like, I guess, to make sure people don't get bit. They can come and go as they please. This is just the fence separating them from the parking lot. They are so cute, and it is so cool to be able to get this close.
The longer I'm here, the more I see. Like the more just appear out in the ocean, out on the beach. There are so many. My favorite part of all of this are how many babies there are. The moms are pregnant for an entire year, and when the babies are born, they have this thick black coat, and around this time a lot of them are starting to shed that first baby layer. So some of them are like half fuzzy and half not, but there are just babies left and right, and they're so playful. There's so much activity, like they're all just everywhere. It's crazy. Unreal. I'm so happy. This was so worth it.
It's actually, like, it's amazing how many different things I've already gotten to see. Like, everywhere you look, something interesting's going on. These are fighting, there's one nursing, one's running. They look so funny when they run. Their heads goes back and forth so fast. And then when you look out in the water and a big wave comes up, it's like a wave full of seals, like thousands of seals in a single wave. It's incredible.
Wow, 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 wow.
Shut the doors fast. I feel like I need a shower. I did not expect this to be a highlight of Namibia, but it definitely was.
This was just the beginning of animals in Namibia.
With all the windows down to air out all the stinky seal smells, we drove 6 hours to Namibia's famous Etosha National Park, where we plan to go on a self-drive safari and sleep inside the park for 2 nights.
Hey!
Go here, but plastic.
Plastic bag. We do have a plastic bag. There's one that's underneath that seat, the rubbish bag.
Wow.
Plastic bag? Yes, you are not allowed to enter with it.
Oh, okay, sorry. We didn't know. Hey!
Hi, how are you?
Great, how are you? Thank you very much.
Yes, can I have one passport only?
Yes.
Hey, good, how are you?
Yeah, Ojo.
Just to inform you about meat.
Okay,
Okay.
we're all vegetarian, so it's perfect.
Okay.
So we've given up our plastic bags. We've learned that we can't take
Oh, no.
meat out of the park and done a lot of paperwork.
I love that they kind of came from every angle.
It was efficient.
Yeah, it was.
Big It's like way, way far away.
Oh my gosh!
It's gonna be funny to look back on this. Like, I feel like by the end of our 3 days in Etosha, we're gonna be like, oh, another elephant. But we were so excited about one that's 500 yards away.
Wow.
Oh, this is where you can turn to waterholes.
Oh, cool. Should we go?
Do we want to
Shall
go? Nate, can you go and put your finger in this poo just to see how warm
It's
it
definitely
is?
elephant poop.
Is it fresh?
It looks fresh.
So are there flies on
It's
it?
pretty dry. I can see it from here. I don't need to taste it. Last time we were in Zimbabwe, we ate a nut that came out of elephant poop. So the elephant ate a nut off of a tree, digested it, but the nut was still inside the shell. So pulled the shell out of elephant poop, popped it in our mouths. But it's like the best thing you could possibly hope to see.
I hope that we pull up and a pride of elephants comes across, and then there's tigers and one comes up onto the car.
Something jumping up onto the hood of the car would be incredible.
Except if it's an elephant.
I would also take like a giraffe walking right in front of the car would be incredible.
I would like to see any animal giving birth, or just babies of any kind. I don't ask for much.
We've been on safari a few times before, and we've always had a driver and a guide, which made the whole experience feel very safe and controlled. But being here in the wild, alone, driving ourselves, feels totally different. It just doesn't seem like it should be allowed.
Can you see that?
Zebra. Tons.
Wow.
Tons of zebra. It's so good.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So cool. Wow, you are gonna get a good tip at the end of the day.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Oh, baby. You see the baby?
Baby.
Babies. You got your wish, Kara.
Are any of them giving birth currently? Oh, add mating to my list, my bucket list.
Oh, these guys are crossing the road up ahead.
This is what I was hoping for. Just animals crossing the road.
We are surrounded by zebras.
It's about to come across.
Look how tiny. Oh my gosh, that's the smallest zebra I've ever seen.
It's got a good mohawk.
Hi, baby. Oh, that's startled.
I'm glad we came to the waterhole, guys.
Wow.
1, 2,
Look at them all.
3, 4.
We haven't even gotten inside the park yet, and we've seen an elephant, we've seen giraffe, we've seen meerkat, zebras.
And Impala.
Not bad for like probably within 5 minutes of the front gate.
I think that these are the most prevalent type of antelope.
Beauties.
So we're officially inside Etosha National Park on our way to our campsite for the night. It's called Halali Camp, and we decided that the goal for the DIY safari portion of the trip is to see the 4 of the big 5 that are located inside of the national park. So the big 5 include the Cape buffalo, the rhino, the elephant, the lion, and the leopard. The only animal they don't have here in the park is the Cape buffalo. So our goal over the next 48 hours when we're driving around by ourselves is to see a lion, a leopard, an elephant, and a rhino. And we've already seen an elephant, so 3 more to go.
And a giraffe, which I feel like can replace the Cape buffalo.
A giraffe should be in the big 5.
After all the initial excitement when we first entered the park, we drove around for another few hours and didn't see anything. So I decided to spice things up.
Kara's decided that she wants to be the guide / drive a stick shift on the left-hand side of the road for the first time ever.
This
There
is
you
the
go.
brake.
Yeah.
This is the gas.
Yeah.
This is the clutch.
Yeah.
First,
Yeah.
going
A little more gas, a little more gas. Let the clutch out, let the clutch out.
into
There you
first.
go. Nice.
And clutch second. Okay, boys.
That was,
Hold on tight. That is the least dramatic start I've ever had.
I'd like the tour to begin, please.
If you look to your left, these trees have green
I think you're probably
leaves.
gonna go. Watch out for the trees.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, slow down, there's an elephant. Elephant, stop.
Clutch brake, clutch brake. Oh, nice, Kara.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I'm scared. Oh. He's smiling.
So close.
I love him.
Wow, and it does not care.
And none of the tour cars are here. We're the only ones here. I love self-drive.
He's got to be maybe 10 meters away or less.
And he's just looking at us smiling.
I'm so glad you pulled over.
This
'cause
is
now
so
there's a car.
fun.
How old do you think he is?
Looks old.
I was about to say looks young.
Really?
He looked pretty good too.
Now you can see the car mirror in the shot, and it gives you an idea of just how close we are. This is incredible.
I don't know if I've ever been this close to an elephant before. Oh crap. I'm sorry.
What a place to learn to drive stick.
These were the green trees I was pointing out earlier. What I was going to say is that elephants love this green tree and to keep your eyes peeled, but you found him without me. He's gonna cross the road. He's crossing the road. Oh my gosh. There's an elephant crossing the road right in front of our car. Oh, look at his feet.
Look how much bigger he is than that car.
This is so crazy.
Wow.
Look at that big butt. Wow. Did you see him just ram that tree?
Unfazed.
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
Wow, that was special.
I don't know how encounters get much better than that.
Where should we go next? I'd like to think I'm a good luck charm. I'm sorry, I'm bad at starting.
On my neck.
Oh, I need a massage too.
Some oil.
We're simulating a lion attack while Kara's driving.
I don't even know.
All right, lion's coming. Quick, put the windows up.
Hey, go!
Go! Put the windows up. Drive and put the windows up.
Drive, it's got Nate. Oh god, Nate's gone. It's coming from
Kara, we need to go.
What are your voices? What are your voices? I don't know the car.
Is it not on?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm scared to turn
Now
it.
we're scared of the
That was not me. That was your arm.
I didn't care.
Look at the little bitty one. Do you see it?
Whoa, look at that elephant skull.
There was a snake in this guy's engine. We just pulled into this campground. We were trying to find a spot. There's a guy pulled over on the side with his hood up, and there's a snake in there.
Not the wildlife we were expecting today.
Oh wow, it's big.
It's a python, so she's not poisonous.
What are you gonna do with
It's the second time now in this car.
Second time?
Yes.
We may choose our campsite a bit differently after seeing that.
Should we check our hood?
Yes.
He said he stopped in the road to take a photo and he saw it crawl up underneath his car. I had no idea they were pythons.
I didn't even know I was supposed to be scared of those, so that's just unlocked a whole new.
Pythons are harmless. I think
Unless
Until they crawl
climb in
into
your
my
bed and
tent.
strangle you. This is what the campsites look like in Etosha National Park. So there's no wild camping inside Etosha. Instead, we're staying at one of a few campgrounds that are located inside the park.
Home sweet home.
It's a little chilly.
It's not bad when you look in this direction.
Beautiful sunset in this direction. Bathrooms in this direction. Morning.
Thank you.
How'd you sleep?
Really well.
Good morning. One thing that makes this campground special is that it has a watering hole right on the edge of it that you can walk to. So we've got our coffee and we're heading over to see if anything's having a drink this morning. What's your view of the watering hole?
It's beautiful, but not very popular. We saw one impala and one bird.
And 8 humans. We struck out again. I do think coming in dry season would make it much easier to find the animals. So good for the animals that there's more water around. Bad for us getting to see the animals.
All right, we have a full day in Etosha today. We're coming back to stay the night at the exact same campsite. Kara's gonna continue practicing driving. And the goal for today is to spot a lion, a leopard, and a rhino. We've heard of people seeing rhinos, but no lions or leopards. So our expectations are in check.
Smooth exit, I'd say.
We've just made it to our first watering, is it watering hole or water hole?
You know, I would have said watering until you asked, and now that sounds weird. I think it's a water hole.
Oh, great. I've been calling it a watering hole this
I
whole
think
time.
I have too.
We're looking at about 50 zebras. Based on our time here so far, zebra and springbok are by far the most plentiful animals in Etosha. And Kara pointed out yesterday how perfectly their stripes align with the hair color of their mohawk.
Add another animal to our list. There's a herd of oryxes crossing the road right in front of us.
So cute.
Charlie, describe how they taste. Not exactly the animals that we were crossing our fingers for, but we have to celebrate the little wins at this point.
Also, the original plan for today was to wake up like before sunrise, get out, start driving, but we were told that it's actually colder than usual here, and it's so cold that the animals don't want to move in the morning, and they're actually moving more during midday, which seems to be true. We've still got an evening and a morning.
We haven't lost all hope. I know we're sounding a little down at the moment, so let me explain what's going on here. Even though we've seen a lot of animals over the last 24 hours, keep in mind we've only shown the highlights. In between this, and this, there have been many hours of this, and this. It felt like we were driving in circles, seeing very little compared to our expectations. Don't get me wrong, we were amped each time we did see something.
Nice, Kara.
But just remember, we were out driving around for about 10 hours today, and you're seeing the few exciting minutes. That's all. We're having a great time, but that just kind of explains the funk that we were in this moment.
One of the reasons that we've come into today with pretty low expectations is I was talking to one of the employees at the campground last night, asking him where he recommended we go. And he asked me which direction we came from. I told him west, and then he said, well, maybe try east. The baby's still so fuzzy.
Exciting times. Just past the zebra in the road, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 giraffes. Wow, that one is big. As we were just about to call it a day, we saw a group of cars, so we decided we'd go see what they were looking at.
Can you see it, Matt?
No, I can't.
Oh, it's looking straight at us. Oh my god.
Wow, how in the world did someone spot that?
Once we got back to camp, we caught the sunset at our water hole, and we decided to wait around and just see if we had better luck than sunrise this morning. We'd pretty much given up until we finally saw something in the distance making its way towards us.
It's here. It actually showed up.
Is this the final animal?
The only thing we're missing now is a leopard. A massive rhino has just showed up at the water hole. After waiting for 2 hours, it was worth it.
I kid you not, we sat and watched these rhinos for so long that we created a whole soap opera about them.
Kara, what's happening?
This first girl, Barb, was just minding her own business and hydrating herself, when all of a sudden this other girl, Carla, and her kid Barney joined her, causing all kinds of drama. Barb did not like their vibe and kind of gave him the side eye, but that really upset Carla. So Barb was like, what, you want a piece of me? And Carla took her up on it.
This is 2 versus 1.
Now, we don't know their past or who's in the wrong here. I don't like to judge, but seems like Carla has a chip on her shoulder.
You can't drink out of my water hole.
She should forgive and forget, okay? Get her out of here. Yeah. Tell her to pause. Plus, she's not setting a good example for Barney.
This little one always wants trouble.
In all seriousness, getting to sit here and watch these awesome animals for hours was such a treat and a great way to end our trip. But on our way out of the park, we got to have one last show.
Wow, look how tall they are compared to those cars.
I thought the grand finale was going to be the rhinos last night, but we've come to the same watering hole that we came to on the first day, and there were no animals here. And now there are 12 giraffe, hundreds of springbok, hundreds of zebras. It feels like we're in the Lion King. They're everywhere.
I want to see them bend their necks down to drink.
Yeah, me too. Come on, giraffes.
Here he goes.
I think my expectations for the self-drive safari were off at the beginning. I expected the experience to be pretty consistent, like you'd be driving and just seeing animals here and there. But really it's like an hour or 2 hours without seeing animals. And you're like, what are we doing out here? Just driving around in circles. And then you get incredible moments like these. It's really like highs and lows. But this is definitely like everything I could have hoped for and more.
Ooh.
What an experience.
Wow, Namibia. A lot of places in the world now have a well-worn tourist path where most people end up having similar experiences. But being the least densely populated country in Africa, we learned Namibia still leaves plenty of space for raw, real adventures like this one. We hope you enjoyed spending the last 8 days with us traveling and making memories in this beautiful country. The adventure continues in Botswana next week, and don't worry, Charlie's gonna join us there too. Love ya.
All right, we ready for this?
As ready as I'm gonna be. Oh jeez. Oh gosh. I guess I wasn't ready because I didn't have my seatbelt on.
I just felt safe having Charlie right there beside us. Look at those muscles. I said, can we start from the top here with the plan for today?
Oh yeah, sure. So we're driving on Skeleton Coast. The bit with the history we just said. Is that where you want to start again?
Yeah. Just for the video.
Oh. I thought it was like
so casual.
I was like, Nate, I like literally you didn't listen to a word that I said. I was a little bit upset and livid about the whole thing.
Boom.
You're just doing whatever you want to make it.
We're level.
Also, Charlie's single.
Don't do that.
We'll leave his phone number in the description below.
Ready to mingle.
Desperate. Is this the drill?
What's the drill?
I thought you were doing the practice drill.
Why didn't I get out of gear?
You can dodge the potholes too.
There's a lot to think about, okay?
I think it smells worse in here than out there.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous the smell is
Which might mean that our personal hygiene is worse than this field.
Based on some people we almost ran into that tree right in front of us. Don't forget it has a clutch.
I did. I really
You're
forgot.
gonna be a pro driver by the end of this.
The parking brake was on. Is that what the big 5 is? Like ones that are hard to hunt?
Hunting on foot.
Huh.
Difficulty of hunting on foot, apparently.
I didn't know that.
That's why
I've always wondered how they chose the big 5.
Yeah. Thought I'd come back for the camera this time, you know, since they just did this for like a week. Hope you enjoyed that shot.